This is Talking with Burritos. Burritos. That casual conversation with friends about random and sometimes obscure topics like voice acting. Or specifically, voice actors. And not me. I'm just a silly guy sitting in a laundry room making a funny voice. To fulfill this order, we actually watched a documentary on Netflix called I Know That Voice. It's very informative, and if you do think you know that voice, I'm pretty sure once you watch this documentary, you will know that voice.
Burritos. We're talking with burritos. Burritos. We're talking with burritos. Burritos.
Coming to you this summer. The most dangerous of all game. Frogger.
All right, first impressions of the documentary. I'm going to go to Chris.
First impressions? I pretty much knew most. Like, I instantly recognized everybody pretty much because I am a huge fan of voice acting. I wish I could be a voice actor, honestly. That's something that's awesome. You know, it's cool, you know? I've watched cartoons since I was little, and I've always wondered who's behind that voice. You know, ever since I was a kid, and I always wondered, you know, it's like, because I found out when I was a little kid that one person did all the Looney Tune voices.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's what sparked my interest. I was like, does that mean there's like someone who does more than one voice like on The Simpsons too?
Yeah.
And, you know, lo and behold, yes.
And they do. Yes, most definitely.
You know, that's what got me interested, and that's why I recognize voice actors as being amazing and why I love this documentary.
I recognize all the voices, but I don't know their names. Like, Chris could tell you, like, for the most part, like, oh, this is this person.
Almost everybody. Yeah.
But, like, when they, like, introduced themselves, I was like, oh, and I knew, like, he was Bender. I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
They would start talking, and I just, like, see the character as they're, like, talking.
Uh-huh.
Like the guy who was Spike from Cowboy Bebop.
Yes.
Although, when he started talking, I was like, oh, okay. And then at the end, when the credits started rolling, he's like, I'm Wolverine. I was like, your voice for Spike and Wolverine are almost exactly the same.
Yeah.
It's almost your talking voice. It's like your talking voice. Like, everyone else, like, they would make changes to their voice and stuff. But, like, him, he'd be like, I'm Spike. I'm Wolverine. This is me talking.
That is true. Yeah, they were similar.
Yeah.
Just wow. Remember. Now that you just said it, well, you just did that little impression.
That's
it's like
one thing you start to realize after a while is they're just very slight changes to their own voices. Somewhat like with John DiMaggio, you'll hear his voice a lot.
That's true. Yeah,
and you'll hear it being like, oh hey, he's just doing his tougher guy or something.
So like, okay, because he does Bender.
Yeah.
But what about when he did the Joker and he did it under the red hood, right? Yeah.
Oh, I could instantly tell it was him.
Oh, did you?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I can instantly tell voice actors.
How do you have that ear, man? I do not have that ear. I'm just like, who was it?
I have that ear. Like, I can tell when it's Kat Soze. I can tell when it's E.G. Daily. I can tell when it's Tara Strong, Cree Summer. You know, list goes on.
Really?
Mark Hamill.
Jim Cummings, Mark Hamill, Frank Welker. You know, list goes on.
Really?
Yeah.
I just couldn't. I was watching that and I was like, oh, damn. I never knew that. I was looking at, I was just flummoxed, like the Cree Summers things. I was like, hey, I remember her on that TV show.
Yeah.
I didn't know who she was.
You didn't know she was Elmira.
I didn't know, like back in the day, before when Simpsons came on, I didn't know Simpsons were, I was just like one of those kids that she would talk about, like, oh, wait, you're a girl. Like, how can you voice Bart Simpson? Bart Simpson's a boy. I never really thought that, hey, there's somebody behind that.
I remember when, like, Nicktoons was around, they would actually have, like, the voice actor be on there. Like, be like, I'm Tommy Pickles. Yeah, I'm a girl playing Tommy Pickles. I'm like, then that kind of also translated to, wow, I just realized almost all, prepubescent boys are voiced by girls.
Yeah, that kind of blew my mind when Tara Strong was like, I'm Tommy Pickles. I was like,
Wait, did you say Tara Strong?
oh no, it wasn't Tara Strong. It was
E.G. Daily.
Yeah, it was E.G. Daily. But
The
yeah,
same.
Yeah.
That freaked me out. I'm like, wait, are they the same person? Like, what's
started
going on
talking, and I was just like,
here? Tommy Pickles. But he's a baby though, so
Yeah.
I can understand
But,
that. But what about Jimmy Neutron? Who was he voiced
Jimmy
by?
Neutron was voiced by a girl. She was on there.
Yeah, that's what I
can't
thought.
remember her
Okay.
name. I'm terrible.
Yeah. Oh, you remember everything else though.
I know.
I know. There's some voice actors I just can't remember.
Yeah, I know. There's like, what about like, because back in the day, every once in a while, like I think with Transformers, they had one guy who voiced it a few other characters on those shows, on those morning cartoon, Saturday morning cartoon shows that I would recognize, but I just couldn't. I didn't look at.
For instance,
credits
Frank
and
Welker.
stuff.
He was Megatron. He was the bad guy from Inspector Gadget.
Dr. Claw.
Dr. Claw. I thought it was Dr. Claw. I wasn't sure if it was like professor or
Yeah.
doctor. I can't remember which degree he got.
Man, he gave it to himself.
Dr. Claw. Yeah, I'm just Dr. Claw. I'm like, well, you're not a doctor.
I'll get you, Gadget. Oh man.
That was it. That was.
No,
But
yeah, he did
is
other-
that just him doing the same old voice, but in a different?
Different tone? Yeah.
A different tone.
But he also did like every single animal too. Like if you heard a bark that
Yeah.
early on, he was doing that, you know.
Uh-huh.
If you heard a T-Rex roar, that was him, you know. Yeah, he did.
See, I guess my first like impressions of like actually recognizing someone for their talent would be, I guess, Mel Blanc.
Yeah.
You know, you just go into Looney Tunes because it's like, wait, because if you just look at the credits, it's all Mel Blanc. After a while, I do remember noticing that because I had this VHS tape and it's like, what is it, 101 Rabbit Tails?
Yeah.
I remember we had that VHS and I used to play it over and over and over again. I don't know why. I just played it over and over and over again.
Oh, we all did that.
Yeah, and so I was just like, and so after a while, I started noticing, like, wait, that Mel Blanc, like, who else is on this darn thing? But yet, then I think he showed up on something I was watching, and they did an interview with him, but I don't know. I don't know if that was after his accident or before. I really wasn't sure, but that dude was just great.
Oh yeah.
Like, how can you do all those? Because he would have to play off of himself. That's the thing, you know. So you act this out, and then you have to react to it as well.
Yep.
Like, oh, the one that came to mind, like the one that they referenced,
The duck season.
the duck season, rabbit
rabbit
season, duck season, rabbit
Or
season.
the what's it called? Or when they had to impersonate each other, it was Bugs impersonating Daffy and Daffy impersonating Bugs. That's like
Yeah,
that blew my mind when I realized that. You know, I'm like, holy crap.
that's like crafty right there. But you know, going into that legacy and what about the old lady who did what's she, 95
She's like
now?
92 or something. She did all
she did like
all the
everything. She did like
female
olive oil.
Yep.
I remember those cartoons when I was younger. She did like all of it. Did she do Rocky?
She did
Bullwinkle
Rocky.
Show?
She did Rocky.
right? Yeah. But this, I mean, I think they said she's acting today too. I don't know.
Yeah, she's been the voice of Rocky for everything.
Uh-huh.
She's been the voice of Granny, and I think she's done the witch. I can't remember.
What does she think about that movie?
She was in it.
Was she?
She was Rocky.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not. Oh,
Yeah.
seriously, that's pretty badass. At least they honored it like that. You know?
Exactly. Sadly, they did have to recast Natasha technically because they had to have a live action Natasha because she did the voice of Natasha also.
Yeah. Who did?
They had Danny DeVito as the short one. I can't remember his name. It's been forever since I've watched Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Yeah, I know. It's just, what is his name? Yeah, I don't know his name. I don't know his name.
Wasn't
either.
Robert De Niro
Yes.
fearless boss or fearless
Yeah.
leader? Oh my god, we should watch that.
Yeah, that's like that. Wait, no, that Looney Tunes movie was okay.
Looney Tunes back in action.
It was alright. It was okay.
It was
but
mediocre.
It was no Rocky and Bullwinkle.
No.
Horrible, but it was all right. Talking about like the legacy, like the people just doing all the voices over and over again.
You could say Jim Cummings almost because he's been doing Winnie the Pooh and Tigger.
Is there any like real like any more
Like what? Like any more like
legendary like that? Like,
Honestly, I think they listed-
passed away already. And
like we don't. I mean, you can think of Frank Welker also because I mean he's done Fred also since the 70s.
yeah.
And still doing Fred.
Which one?
Fred from Scooby-Doo, Fred Jones.
Oh, Fred Jones. Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's been doing Fred since
I thought
the
you were
beginning.
talking about Fred Flintstone. I'm like, that
No,
little
no.
scrawny dude?
No. He's been doing it since like the 90s.
Yeah. But he good Fred.
Oh
though.
yeah, he is a
Yeah.
great Fred.
But okay then. Well, no, Ed Asner, how has he been doing any other?
I think he's been only
acting?
he's been doing voice acting since the 90s, I believe.
Yeah.
Because I remember he was in Freakazoid. He was the police
Oh,
chief
was
in
he?
Freakazoid.
Oh,
Hey, Freakazoid, you want to go get a sundae?
Yeah.
And what else? I know he did other stuff. I'm bad. I can't remember any of the other Ed Asner stuff.
Oh, really? Oh, I just saw him on there. I didn't know how long he was in the business. I just remember Up, and I like that.
Like,
movie.
that's the one voice I remember him doing is that one. I know he's done others, but that's the one that I remember him for.
Okay, let's go to your favorite. Oh, no, let's get the favorite right now. Let's go to actors versus actors, because they did say something in this movie, whereas I don't think they were coming down on actors, but, you can tell there's some type of animosity there, whereas, because they really take this craft seriously. That's basically what it is. And they said to this craft is just acting. You have to love acting and be an actor to be able to do this, because it just takes so much to put this, your actions, just a voice, embody someone someone within just a voice, you might not have, you just have a brief description, but yet you take dialogue and then you just make it into something. And sometimes, and a lot of times, that's why they record first and then they go and animate, because just judging by the way you read off a script and stuff, they can react to that and draw or just make their characters react to the way that you're deliver the lines. But yet they were talking about like actors versus. I just wrote down like actors versus actors, and yeah, it kind of like just. I think Josh is one of those people too, whereas we just get very angry when you try to cast someone like of notable. Basically, you cast a name.
Yeah, you cast a
for
name
a voice acting role. Just but
why would you pay them for that?
Yeah, like Kate's endpoint is just Alvin and the damn Chipmunks.
God damn it, I hate.
Where they got all these people. Like,
they got 6 freaking people.
6 freaking notable like Hollywood actors to go to play these roles, and then have to just later have their voices like
digitally
manipulated to sound like chipmunks. That just makes no sense.
That was
ridiculous. Why don't you have someone who can actually do the voice? Because there are people out there who do the voices for the chipmunks, and just coming from their voice boxes instead of like going in and having to tweak things. But yeah, that really pisses me off. So
they're literally unrecognizable after the
And one of the recent complaints was like smog.
Yeah.
So smag? Smog. Is it smog? It's
smog. No, it's not smog.
It's smeg.
It's like smaug.
It's smaug. Like, yeah, the dragon from The Hobbit. Whereas, like, okay, Benedict Cumberbatch, he voiced that, but yeah, you don't hear him because they put so many echoes and reverberations within his voice that you really can't discern that it was him. So, like, well, why take just such a great voice? Like, just his voice alone would have been cool. But yet then you go in and you just put all these, manipulate it, you put all these little digital enhancements upon it, effects, and then it just turns out like, okay, that's not, you could have just added anyone. You could have had Chris or Adam do it and then just manipulate their voice.
I'm a dragon.
Or something. I don't know. It's just, that really just angers me, but
I think you took the topic in a different direction, because I thought actor versus actor, like how they described it was, they're doing just themselves, they're literally just playing themselves.
Yeah, they're playing themselves, but yet the voice actors, they actually play a character.
Yeah.
You think that's true?
What?
You think that's true?
I think that's true.
Yeah?
There's a lot of them who go in and just play themselves, and they're not doing a character. They're just like, hi, I'm Lady Gaga. Lisa, be yourself.
Okay. Well, okay. Let's take this on really. This is a really good one. Well, damn, I think you're actually right. Okay, let's take in point one of the most successful franchises out there.
The Simpsons.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. I want to say The Simpsons. Because I think they do pretty good.
There's some of them. Sometimes they have just a celebrity be the celebrity, but sometimes
you're talking about the celebrity voice when people come in, not like Nancy Cartwright.
No.
Okay, no. Okay, yeah, all right. I can understand that. You have the guest stars, and basically, yes, you're right. They just play themselves.
Yeah.
But what about let's take Shrek.
Shrek, yeah.
Good example of this, whereas Eddie Murphy is just Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, he literally is Eddie Murphy.
Mike Myers is Mike Myers. What about Karen?
I think Mike Myers did.
You think
he did a character?
I think he brought it on.
He brought a character.
He brought
because
Shrek.
he's a character actor. So
yeah.
Because that works for it. When you're a character actor, you can be a voice actor.
Yeah.
When you do that, And he was the reason Shrek got changed. too, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
He was the reason it changed. So that, I think, was a good example of a celebrity can change a character, be a character for voice acting. And Cameron Diaz, I think she brought, I think she did a good job as Princess Fiona. I think she brought
Did she change it up enough? Herself add something to the character?
I still
to
hear
make
Cameron
it-
Diaz.
Huh?
I still hear Cameron
you
Diaz.
hear Cameron Diaz.
That's all I hear, honestly.
Same with Justin Timberlake, because he was a voice in
The third one.
I didn't hear Justin Timberlake in that
didn't?
print.
I didn't.
I didn't either. I thought it was a
I'd
damn
have to
good
rewatch
print.
it, but I remember he actually, I was convinced he was just preaching Prince.
He did a good job, but I could hear his voice.
Could you?
Yeah.
I guess. I haven't watched it in a while.
It's been a while. It's a good reason we haven't watched it in a while.
You didn't like it?
The third one's the worst. but-
Okay, the third one's the worst. Was
I still
was
get it. I'm
the
still
second
entertained.
one was with Timberlake, though, right?
No, that's the third.
No, it was the third.
Really?
Yeah,
The second one is my favorite. I
had
would know.
to
Yeah.
I had to watch it after it came out because when I went to watch it when it came out, I actually fell asleep in the theater.
Yeah.
Like I went to watch it with his brother.
Oh, really?
And, I sat through all the credits and I was good, but once the movie started, I was like, the credits hit, and I woke up and I was just like, "Hey guys, that was really good."
That was a good movie. Eh? You sound like my dad.
They were like,
Because he'd fall asleep in a movie and be like, "Oh, that was really good."
I was trying to play it off. I was like,
Dad,
dude,
we just saw
I looked.
Underdog. What are you talking about?
So okay, let's take another example. What about Penguins of Madagascar?
Well, take
Not the Penguins of Madagascar, actually Madagascar.
Wait.
just
because,
Madagascar. I would say Madagascar
Like Chris
because
Rock was playing Chris Rock.
he was playing Chris Rock. I felt Ben Stiller was just Ben Stiller.
Yeah, that's
David
right.
Schwimmer
yeah.
was Schwimmer.
That's true. And
I forget. her
Jada
name.
Pinkett Smith, she was the hippo.
Yeah.
"Yeah,
I thought she did a good job.
Yeah, she did.
I
honestly-
think so, yeah, because like I'm trying to picture him, like, yeah, I don't see her as a hippo.
Yeah.
She just added a little, just hippo with an attitude. So
Sacha Baron Cohen did a good job, I thought.
yeah,
But
he
that-
was.
he-
But
he had
he's
to
a
get- he's a character
character
actor.
Yeah, he's a
literally
great character actor, so he can do that. It's very easy for
But
him.
he did a great job, you gotta admit.
So,
Yeah.
I love
because he played King Julius, right?
King Julius, yep.
Because the new guy that was on here, he plays on the TV show.
Yeah.
he's
And actually, in the Penguins of Madagascar, the last movie that came out,
Yeah.
they had a brief scene with him. He played King Julius there also.
Who did Sasha or no?
No, the
Oh, he
the
did.
actor.
Sasha
Yeah.
didn't come back for that one.
Nope. Well,
He
it was
would've.
it was like 5 lines
Yeah,
of quick dialogue, so I can understand why not bringing him back. But
yeah, because then most likely you would have had to pay him like $1
Yeah, you
million
would've paid him a
dollars,
ton.
which would have sucked. Seriously, but do you think it's worth? Like, 'cause they pay millions.
yeah, I know.
Like for Eddie Murphy, how much did they pay him? They paid him
so
like
much.
$5 to $10 million just to come in and voice act.
I think how you're describing it also is that you're actually putting in the DreamWorks comedy movies,
Okay.
I mean, let's think of,
All right.
some of their more serious. I mean, with Kung Fu Panda, that's the same way, but it's still a better movie.
Jack Black." Is
like
awesome.
Jack Black is playing Jack Black as a panda.
As a big old fluffy panda, yeah.
But
I loved
look
it,
at what's it called? Look at How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh yeah.
Do
one.
I see
Jay Busher? Jay.
Is it Jay Busher?
Yeah, Jay Bush. Is it Busher? There's something
I
else.
can't
Doesn't-
pronounce that.
Yeah, it's not Busher. Maybe it might be Busher or something like that.
It's
But
something like that.
yeah, but him.
And Gerard Butler.
Gerard Butler. I do not
Yeah,
hear Gerard
and I do
Butler.
not hear Gerard Butler.
You don't hear Gerard Butler?
I don't hear Gerard Butler.
I do. I can totally hear Gerard Butler in that dad's
You
role.
can?
Seriously, I was just
It's
like,
because I don't watch Gerard Butler
even my
movies.
wife did, and she's like oblivious to everything. So she was just like, "Oh yeah, is it that one guy from what was that one movie I just saw? Law. She don't talk like that. It's fucked up. With Jamie Foxx, not the other black guy. And so she even recognized him, like his name, but she sat there for a long time. Then I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. It's Gerard Butler. Oh yeah, that guy. I'm like, you don't even know what else has he played in? Jennifer Aniston movie. Oh, like yeah, okay. Get away from me. Stop talking to me right now. Just shut up. Let's just watch the damn movie. But yeah, so.
I don't know. Sometimes DreamWorks, how they direct, they're like, we want funny people for certain roles. Like Megamind, I think, almost gets it right with Will Ferrell, but Will Ferrell does voice acting though.
Yes. Yeah,
I mean, he was in the Oblongs. He's done voice acting before.
I love
Yeah.
Bob
Oblong.
Oblong.
I love Oblongs. So yeah, do they have any other serious movies out there? Like, the more dramatic type films where people have to really like bring something to it, maybe.
Besides Kung Fu Panda and what's it called? And
so
How to
do you
Train
think
Your Dragon.
maybe it's just comedies that you have to that they usually just bring themselves to it?
Oh.
instead
I mean,
of
let's look at
something else?
Pixar, you know?
Well, there was the one with the minions. Despicable Me.
Despicable Me, yeah.
Steve.
Carell, yeah.
Yeah.
What about the one recent, like, you got the Dracula one? What was that?
Hotel Transylvania.
Oh
like
yeah,
that one.
with Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler, I could tell it was him.
Yeah,
me
you
too.
could
You
tell
could
it was
instantly
him.
tell it was
Yeah.
him. You
Yeah.
could tell it was all his friends
Yeah,
and CeeLo Green.
you really could. It was better.
But honestly, I enjoyed hearing them
When you
doing
look at the
voices.
credits. What?
What? I enjoyed them, in Hotel Transylvania. I thought
That
they were
was-
better than they were in live action.
Oh, really? Oh, wow, man. Well, you just harsh, bruh.
Hey, their new stuff sucks.
Yeah. You think so?
Yeah,
Oh.
I know so.
Grown-ups?
Grown-ups 2.
You don't like grown-ups, man?
Grown-ups 2.
You don't like grown-ups, too?
Grown-ups. I'm just going to keep saying grown-ups 2. Do you like grown-ups 2?
I'll just say, you don't like grown-ups, too?
I don't like grown-ups either.
All right.
I almost fell asleep, but everyone was laughing.
Oh, really?
Because I was like, oh, this is hurtful. This is painful to watch. Rob Schneider isn't funny.
What about your favorite? Let's go with favorites now. We're going to...
Chris Rock is the zebra. I'm just kidding.
Oh God.
Actually, you know what? I want to say something about Madagascar 2. When he's all those zebras, that is the funniest fucking scene like ever. Just hearing a million Chris Rocks. Hi, Marty.
But that was just basically,
I know, it was just all that.
putting over and
I
over
still,
and
I thought that was a
overlapping
funny
dialogue.
scene.
No, it was hilarious. I do agree with you. That was a good movie. That was a good scene. Is there a 3 or just 2?
There's 3. Remember?
Are there
It's-
3?
Yeah.
The
They go
Europe's
back
Most
to the
Wanted.
wild, right?
No, Europe's
No.
Most Wanted is the third one. They go to the zoo. Or not the zoo, the circus.
Oh, you're right. Okay,
Yeah, circus
copy that.
afro.
Oh, circus.
And everyone's like, can we get a circus afro?
Yeah, okay. So, we didn't have those, did we?
No.
we just had stupid little glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go to video games.
Video games.
Video game voice actors. You guys have to carry this because I don't know shit. So, video games. What about those?
You know, that I didn't really realize that they have to do this at the end of the week because of how strenuous it is. And now that I realize that, yes, because you have to be screaming. You have to put in so many different options for like pain sounds and, different dialogue and stuff. Like when I think about it, I think of like BioWare and how much dialogue there is. There's like a million pages to go through of dialogue.
What's BioWare?
They're a developer.
Okay.
They're the ones who did Mass Effect and Dragon
And,
Age.
Yeah, so that means you have at least each time there's a scene, there's like probably 5 different dialogue options. And then every time there's
Seriously?
an option from that, then that usually pops up another at least 2 options that you can do. So that means they have to like record a scene like multiple times so that way they can record each option. So
And then there's an option with each character talking to this other character, and then maybe another character talking with another character with a companion.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that would suck if you're doing both characters because then that means you have to record both of them characters doing that.
I think they were pretty good about casting different people with.
Well, yeah, they'll usually
Companions.
cast somebody as like the main character, and then sometimes let them do like an extra. So it'd be like
Okay.
soldier number 1 or something like that. But they usually don't
Hey.
cast them as multiple characters.
Soldier number 5 was my favorite. You should have said that one.
Okay.
They were talking about on that documentary as well, like guys going in and just losing their voices, like basically tearing apart their voice boxes because just from one day
From
of
screaming so much,
screaming and acting, and just doing some voiceovers for video games. Do you think they get crumbs, man?
I think they do.
That is just horrible.
Yeah. So much money goes into video games, but no one really knows where it goes sometimes.
Why not? Because nowadays, whereas it's focusing on story.
Yeah.
So now you have more dialogue than they used to, right? Am I
Yeah,
right? Am I
oh,
just
yeah.
making up shit? 'Cause I don't know.
No,
There's most definitely,
definitely
more
more.
dialogue.
Yeah, so therefore, because I know they're putting more effort into like hiring script writers and people with those talents to script better games. I mean, get better content for their games. But
Honestly, I
that just sucks, man.
yeah.
See, it's just the dichotomy. It's like, come on, why would you? But yet you'll give this one person. Somebody got a god awful amount for just showing up for like one day of like of voice acting. I can't remember who. Does anyone else remember that? That one person. There was one person that he just said, "Oh yeah, just they paid him like something million just to come in and record a line, and then he didn't do it anymore. I
think
can't remember what it was, but
I know what
that
you're
was
talking
just
about.
ridiculous. It's like, come on, but yeah, you got these people who are basically giving it their all for these like video games and just other smaller projects, even that animation. Look at Batman and Justice League and all these other things I see Warner Brothers doing well. But you know,
What's with the pause there?
I'm just saying they're doing that well.
Yeah.
But yet, nothing else. But yet, you know, they get crumbs. It's just kind of like, okay, here you go. The best you can get is like a call from the next gig, for the most part.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's just horrible in my opinion. Because just like watching it, because these people, they just speak about it because they give so much passion into it, you know, and it's just to have it kind of just looked over, because you're not like the person on the big screen. You're not Jay Lawrence, you know. I don't know. It's ridiculous. That kind of upsets me. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, back to video games. So, anything else, like any other like good ones?
Any good ones? You know, the guy who's been doing Mario, he's been doing it since like the 90s. He's still doing Mario.
That's that.
Yeah, like Yahoo, yippee! You know, all those noises.
Doesn't really have much of a dialogue though.
Yeah, he's got to do all those noises.
Yeah, that's true.
He's got to do all the noises.
And
I think he also does Luigi, Wario, and Waluigi.
Oh,
like he does like all the male voices. I
Yeah.
think, as far as I can tell.
Does he do anything else besides that? Like, you know, just
I don't
animations or
no.
anything?
For life, I think he's done like a few things, but like he was just like, I want to do Mario, and I think they actually pay him really well. Nintendo. Like when I look at Nintendo, I think they pay everyone real well, but I don't know.
Ooh, and talking about Nintendo, and then you talk about voice acting video games. What about like the another subject they tapped upon was voice acting, voiceovers for anime.
Yeah.
But yeah, how taxing it is because you already have it. You're just trying to basically sync up your mouth with the voice of the character. So you basically are like, and then they say, they're watching it as they're speaking so that they can deliver the line correctly and have it sync up. Like, what about his Miyazaki, sorry.
Mike Wazowski. Mike Wazowski over here.
Who Wazawi?
Mike Wazowski over here.
Mike Wazowski. Yeah, but you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, Miyazaki.
They have some great dub like content. You know, I think but if we want to go back to, you know, our love is, you know, Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
They have some great dub.
Yeah,
That was ugh. What about like your Goku series?
Your Dragon Balls. I think Dragon Ball 1 has the best one.
Yeah.
I think Dragon Ball has the best. Dragon Ball Z. I mean, I have my complaints every now and then, but it's nothing where I'm going to be like, I'm not watching this anymore because the acting's terrible.
Yeah.
You know, Dragon Ball GT, on the other hand, I fall asleep.
That was not worth mentioning.
For voice acting, it was just bad.
In general, it was just bad.
Okay.
Here's a fun fact, actually. There's been the person who's been doing Goku has done every single Goku. It's a woman in the original Japanese version.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's done Goku. Done pretty much the whole family of boys.
Oh,
yeah.
Wait, do they even sound like men?
I'd have to. I'd never watched the Japanese.
Yeah, I don't think I've eever actually watched the
original.
Oh, so it's all Japanese.
Yeah.
Oh, that version of it. Okay. Cue it up, Adam. No, oh, okay. Well then,
other anime I would think of that I like the acting in Afro Samurai.
Oh,
yeah, Afro Samurai was a really good one.
Had a lot of good shit in there.
You know what? I liked. Wait, that was just an anime, right? But that was basically. That wasn't done in Japan, though. That was done here.
It's a weird example.
It wasn't dubbed over, right?
I don't think it was. Wasn't it? No.
So that was like basically scripted for English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still badass.
Yeah, it's still badass.
It's great to hear Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah. Who's he playing now? Oh, no.
He plays Afro.
Yeah, dude.
And
can I just say I have not watched that.
I played the video game recently. That's why.
Oh no, seriously, I really do. It's like one of those things. Again, it was like, yeah. And then 3 seasons later, or whatever. What was it? 1 season? Or just
it was only like 6 episodes.
Oh,
it was like 6 episodes, 1 movie. I've got it on DVD.
Oh, what was good?
The guy who did Spike, did he do Mugen and Samurai Champloo?
Probably.
Most likely. They probably did reuse them.
Because I was like thinking about it, and I was like, his voice sounds familiar.
Yeah.
And then
I
was just,
wonder
picturing
Space Dandy if he did anything in that one
Probably.
him. Probably.
as well. Probably just the same thing. He played
It's
the main character.
Funimation. Funimation hires a lot of the same people.
Yeah. Well, that's cool, though, to keep it consistent, you
Yeah.
know, because they know how you work and you know the content, you know how to do it, because if you get to practice and if you have enough practice, then it maybe comes off a little bit easier.
Yeah.
They use Johnny Young Bush or something like that all the time. He was like the Black Ranger from Power Rangers.
Oh, do they? They use that kid?
Yeah, the little Asian guy.
Oh.
Yeah, all the
I
time.
didn't know he was still acting. Or
Yeah, if
doing
you look at his
anything particular.
filmography, it's just like all anime. now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Because he just does good voiceovers?
I guess.
Mm.
Like if you watch Bleach, he does the main voice in that.
Oh, really?
Oh, he
I
does.
don't watch that. That's
He-
like...
Ichigo.
Yeah.
I like the manga for that one a bit more than the anime, but it got boring after like the 15th volume.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was... Bleach, I was like, wait. They have a lot.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
Nope. Scratch that off. I'm not going down that well. This dude would do it in like a week, Adam. I was
Yeah.
pointing to once he gets started.
Still trying to finich One Piece.
Oh,
God,
still?
you poor motherfucker.
Jeez. Where are you at now?
400, 500, something like that.
Isn't it like at
It's at, like,
700?
9, I think.
Oh, 900?
Yeah.
Oh, that is a feat, sir. Why would you do that to yourself?
Because at first it seemed interesting, and then I was like, there's so many filler episodes. I'm just like, skip.
You watch it on times two?
I wish.
Just dump it up. Speed it up real quick. Alrighty. Well, okay, let's go to where was I at before? Did I
You
say
were gonna
favorite
say
actor?
favorite or
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, let's go to your favorite.
Well, as I said already, Jim Cummings.
You didn't say that because it didn't happen.
I said it.
No, you
What
Now
did
you
Jim
don't. Now you don't get to edit it out.
Was he on the thing?
Yeah, he was on there.
Which
Voice of Winnie the Pooh,
I've seen his
Tigger,
name.
Darkwing
Oh,
Duck.
with the handlebar mustache, right?
yeah.
Oh, Darkwing Duck and all them. Yeah, because you're very
Pete, you know.
yeah, you're very into those. Like, what about they had the two bears? Tailspin. Did he do that
Tailspin?
one? No,
I don't think he was in Tailspin.
no, not in Tailspin.
Maybe he was somewhere. I don't know. I know it's been forever since I saw Tailspin, so
What about the Care Bears?
I don't think he was in.
What about those other bears that
Gummy Bears?
like to hop around? They got little
Gummy bears.
vest on.
Gummy
was that the
Bears.
Gummy Bear?
That was the Gummy Bears.
Bears.
Disney's Gummy Bears. Yeah, I didn't watch
What
Gummy
the
Bears.
hell? You didn't watch Gummy
No, I
Bears?
didn't watch Gummy
Man,
Bears.
it was Saturday morning. I watched it just because it was on. I just kept it on
That
that
sounds
channel.
about right.
Gummy
Yeah.
Bears. it was a cartoon block. That channel was not moving. Even like you have the old ass Scooby Doo's where they bring in the fucking Globetrotters
yeah.
every freaking
Globetrotters.
other episode.
Adam West.
Globetrotters, yeah, and Adam West
Yeah.
and Batman and Robin. It's like really, come on. they were always guest starring somebody.
Oh, that was the what's called. That was the new Scooby Doo movies. They always had a guest on those
yeah.
ones.
And like,
Vincent Price.
Vincent Price did some stuff too as well.
Yeah, he was actually in like a regular Scooby Doo series as like
Yeah.
a villain or something.
You know who I totally forgot that he was in that he was in Edward Scissorhands.
Vincent Price, yeah.
Yeah, I did not, as a kid I did not recognize him, but then I watched it recently. It's like, whoa, oh, he's so old.
I know, right?
It was so sad when he died.
It was.
Yeah, but what else you got a favorite?
Right now, I'd probably say Troy Baker, just because he's like really big in gaming.
Oh yeah.
Like The Last of Us, he does the protagonist.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
He does Ellie?
Yeah. No.
Did Ellen Page do Ellie?
Like, was it that game or was it the
No,
other
it was the
one?
Beyond Two Souls.
It was Beyond Two Souls.
Oh,
and then
but yet they
Last
used her
of Us,
likeness.
They used her likeness. Yeah.
But without her consent.
Yes.
That was the whole thing,
Yeah.
right? Did they ever solve that?
I think they solved it out of court. Which
Meaning
made-
dollar bills, y'all. Money.
Make It Rain, Naked Ellen Page, and Beyond Two Souls.
Yeah.
Cream, get the money. Not dollar bills, y'all. But me, I'm horrible. I didn't know most of these people's names. I would have to say Mel Blanc, man. But yet, I did like the guys who did Animaniacs as well. And I like Cree Summers because she played the voice of Mindy and all them.
You got Paul Rudd. You got
Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
Not Paul Rudd.
Oh, no, it wasn't Paul Rudd. It was the
damn
other
it.
dude.
Paul Rand?
No.
Why did I say Paul
Well,
Rudd?
yeah. I can't think of his name.
I can't think of his name either.
I was like, Paul Rudd.
But he did.
He was
It's funny. He
voice
played
acting back then?
Raphael, and then he did Donatello later on.
Yeah.
He did the original Raphael from.
Is that the guy with the hair?
No, not
rock
that
star
one. No,
look?
no. He's
He was
Jess Harnell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You pulled one out finally.
Yeah.
How'd that feel?
Pretty good.
All right.
But he played Captain Hero and Drawn Together. So
Oh,
That's what I
okay. Got you. I didn't know Chris Summer was in that. Is that a good show?
Drawn Together? Hell yeah, it's funny.
Is it?
I like it a
Yeah,
lot.
I haven't watched it.
It's funny. It's good. It's on Hulu.
Is it? Is it on Hulu?
It's on Hulu.
It's on Hulu?
It's on Hulu.
Yeah, it's on Hulu.
Hulu Plus.
Cool. All right.
It's only got 3 seasons.
Yeah, so, I would have to just say Mel Blanc, So,
Cop out.
Mel Blanc. Hey, what? Who else is there?
John
Mel Blanc
DiMaggio.
and or
John DiMaggio's awesome, man.
I like the guy who did Batman.
Kevin Conroy.
Kevin Conroy, yeah. I love that show. Wolverine was pretty good, but it would be...
Or Mark Hamill, man. Mark Hamill's awesome.
Mark Hamill was good, yeah.
Yeah.
As a Joker.
Yeah.
I just like that whole series. Because I remember that. Yeah, again. That
Dude,
was
what's his face?
when I was in high school, so
Oh God.
I used to watch that show a lot, and Joker was
Yeah.
just creepy, man.
The heavy black guy. I can't remember his name.
Oh, Kevin Michelson?
Is that it? Yeah.
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 Oh, Kevin Michael Richardson.
There we go.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
dude's dope. And he plays...
He played another Joker
He played
Yeah,
another
he plays,
Joker.
he plays the Joker on the show, right?
on the Batman.
The Batman, right?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
didn't
The
he-
show that I
yeah.
watched back in the 90s.
That was in 2000s.
What was it, really?
Yeah.
Which one was in the...
The 90s was Mark Hamill.
Oh, okay, gotcha. And so they brought him... Who did Under the Red Hood? John
That was John DiMaggio.
Okay.
He's so good. I
Yeah.
love him.
Yeah, I know I haven't seen that movie in like about 2 years. but it's pretty good.
him?
I don't think you would.
You know, I'd like to also point out that everyone in Batman Brave and the Bold, there's so many different voice actors in there. There's Paul Rubens
Yeah.
playing Batmite.
Dietrich, right? He's doing it. The guy
Dietrich Bader.
Yeah.
Yep, he did Batman in that one.
Oh, is he in He's Batman?
He's
in that?
Batman. He's Batman.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is it a good show?
Batman Brave and the Bold.
Yeah.
You have to appreciate for what it is. It's a love story to the Silver Age,
Oh, okay.
and it's just really good. It's self-aware
liked it,
in the
yeah.
Batmite episodes. Like,
It's still on air, right?
yeah, it's still on Netflix. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Don't say it on air.
Oh, on air? No,
No.
it's been off air.
Oh, they canceled it?
It's been canceled forever.
No,
'Cause-
they just...
No, you're thinking of
No.
Beware of the Batman.
Yeah.
Oh.
That one got canceled fast, didn't it?
Yeah.
That one lasted like what, 3 episodes?
I thought you liked it, though.
I didn't get to see it.
Oh, okay.
Me
Someone
neither.
said that they liked it. Someone mentioned. Maybe it was Josh. I'm not sure. All right, now. Okay, what about the Who's Who now?
I'd say John DiMaggio is a really big name now. You know.
No, you just coughing out, bitch.
No, that's
No,
just
for real.
That's
'Cause-
for real.
They use them in video games now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What
He's-
video games?
Gears of
Gears of
War.
War.
Oh,
He
okay.
plays the protagonist.
Like, if you're a cartoon nowadays, you pretty much have John DiMaggio in you.
Do you think nowadays with such accreditation that he's now garnishing like a lot of like just money? You think they're actually paying him now for his?
I think he got paid well for doing Bender. I mean, he did it for like 9 seasons.
Yeah.
You know, I think that probably helped.
But there was no like Simpson like contract dispute or anything with the
Yeah.
Futurama. They were just trying to keep that one on air.
Yeah. And then he's also Jake from Adventure Time, you know. That's real big. And then he just like does a lot of bit roles, you know, like he's in Gravity Falls, he plays the muscular lumberjack character.
Does he?
Yeah.
See, I did not place that one in Gravity Falls. I
Yeah.
really didn't.
He plays him, and he's like he's the love god in an episode.
But yet, you kind of hear it. You gonna say the same one?
I think a lot of people also look up to Tara Strong too for being the female one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's just because of the bronies.
Yeah. Oh, the ponies. Which one is she? Is she like
She's a
all
Twilight
of them?
Sparkle.
Who?
The main one. The purple one. The one who has the dragon.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I was just like, what are you talking about? They all look purple.
They all look purple. There's an orange one. Looks purple to me.
Look purple to me, yo.
There's a pink one. Looks pretty purple to
That's
me.
pretty purple. It's all blended.
That
they
white
all
one,
blended
it's
together.
got purple hair.
No, the dragon looks like a purple. Is he purple?
I don't remember.
I don't freaking know either.
I can't picture it right now.
Spike.
Yeah, it's
Isn't that his name?
Yeah, it's Spike.
Yeah.
Technically, he's been around since the original My Little Pony cartoons.
Really?
Yeah, like the character of Spike,
Yeah.
not the person who
Was he a
voiced him.
dragon like that?
He was a dragon like
cute
that.
little round girl dragon?
Yeah.
With a big head?
I think he was like a bad guy originally, but he was still adorable.
Oh, really? So they still use them.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what I meant was like who's who now acting on like these on well, I guess it's Joe DiMaggio still going, but
Billy
we gotta
West.
be him to
Billy West is another big one too that we like to not think of. I mean, but the thing is, he's not in anything big right now.
Yeah.
Like the last thing he was Futurama, just like so many voices in Futurama.
Yeah. I remember seeing his name on the title cards.
Yeah, Billy West isn't in anything right now, is he? Like as a main character?
Did they end Futurama yet?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
ended.
Oh, they already ended it. Okay. Well, I was thinking along the lines of some of these newer cartoons that are on. I say, what's his name? Was that guy from Drake and Josh?
Oh.
He's the Drake kid.
Drake. Drake Bell.
Drake Bell. I think he plays a damn good ass
He
Spider-Man.
does do a good
He's
Spider-Man.
doing
Yeah.
very well as Spider-Man in my opinion. He has that quirkiness to it and that just hyper kinetic energy. He can really just bring it. I like him nowadays for that cartoon. And there was something else.
Kristen Shaw. You said you really like her from Gravity Falls.
That one, Bob Burgers, and yes, that's what I wanted to bring up. I was hoping that you would say something like that, but you didn't.
Yeah.
I like a lot of the actors on that.
H. John Benjamin's a really good one too.
On Bob Burgers, because they just deliver those. It's so.
A lot of them are just
Fluid.
they're comedians. You know,
Yeah.
they're comedians, and they just do a really good job. And like they have most of them have a really small like cartoon filmography, and they've mostly just worked with each other. Like Dan Mintz, the guy who plays the son G. Oh wait, is that Dan Mintz? I think that's Dan Mintz. I'm probably wrong, but he was on Lucy, Daughter of the Devil as Judas, and that's all I remember him from. Before that.
Yeah, so I like those two for the most part. For some reason, because I just keep hearing her voice around, and I just think it's so damn adorable.
I don't know. You'll hear her in movies too.
Yeah, you will.
Like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. She played the orangutan.
Yes. Yeah, that, and then what else? And Spider-Man, I mentioned.
Have they done Donald Glover yet?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, the Donald Glover.
They did
Has that come out yet?
Miles Morales. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that came
So
out.
I don't know what episode it was because I remember my
I think
son
it was
asked
the
me
season
about
premiere.
it. I think so this year. Yeah, so yeah, you probably just look it up. Someone probably try to put it on YouTube or something like that.
I like Donald Glover as a voice actor.
Oh hell yeah,
Yeah.
I like him in anything.
'Cause, I mean,
let's not go there.
you
That's
can
a whole
hear
other
him on-
podcast for me right there.
Well, I mean, you could hear
I'm
him
gonna
on
just have a podcast with
Adventure
Donald Glover.
Time.
Huh?
He's on Adventure Time.
Yeah.
so-
Who isn't on Adventure Time?
yeah. Ron Perlman.
I'm
Ron
not.
Perlman's it. Well, we don't count.
Oh,
Ron Perlman's
Ron
awesome.
Perlman's a real
Ron
good. That's another
Perlman
one.
is
Yeah,
a
he's
damn
awesome.
good voice actor.
he is.
He really is. I
He
don't-
does video games. He does cartoons.
He does the audiobook. He
Yeah.
did the Fallen.
Uh-huh.
The Fallen 2. Oh my goodness. Oh no, wait, the Fallen and what's the second one? The Strand. No, the Strand and then the Fallen. Seriously.
I love Ron
And he
Perlman.
sits in the chair and gets made up.
Did he do Hellboy the
The
cartoon?
I'm pretty sure he
Yeah, I think he
reprised his
did.
role
I think he
as
did as well,
Hellboy.
yeah.
For
Oh, my goodness.
the Iron Sword or something like that.
Yes,
There's
yeah,
like
yeah.
two of them. I can't remember their
Yeah.
titles. They're really cool.
But
though.
he's damn good actor. So I would say like for right now it's like I would have because the cartoon that I'm watching right now would be like Gravity Falls. I like that. Fucking it's always rerun because they don't have that many shows out because they teetered on the brink
They had-
so long because they wanted
They had
to
the
cancel
one
it.
season.
But then they brought it back and they started making more. But they come every now and then. You have a new episode. It's kind of annoying. It's kind of like on Phineas and Ferb, whereas they say new episode, but then it's only like one little 15-minute one, and so they'll put before that or after that like one that has already a repeat. So it's just like whenever they advertise that, you basically only getting what they said one episode because they would count one episode as
50-minute
two episodes
segment.
within one 30-minute segment, and that's like what 11 minutes actually. So, but yeah, I don't know that. It kind of frustrates me.
I think with Gravity Falls, it was really popular when it started. Like it had the highest rating. I think it still holds the record on Disney Channel as the highest rated show, viewed show for one of its episodes. And I don't think it was on the brink of like being canceled. I think it was just because it's not like the Phineas and Ferb one where it's like it's 15 minutes. It's the 11-minute episode. It's cheaper to produce because it's so shorter.
Yeah,
it's a full 20,
episode.
21, 22-minute episode. So it's a bit more expensive for a full one. Because you're only paying for half for one episode when you think
they
of
had
it.
two within those.
No,
it's
Gravity Falls is a whole.
It's just one.
One episode is one story. Yeah.
What about who voices Stanley?
From what?
The little
can't
fat
think of
fucker
it.
Stanley that's on television now.
Yeah.
Is it on Cartoon Network, I think?
Stanley? You mean Clarence?
Clarence.
Yeah, I can't.
I think that's the creator of the show.
Voices. It's Clarence. I don't want to talk about that.
I watched some. It's still boring.
Yeah, it's kind of trash.
One that I
boring.
found interesting was Jason Biggs as Leo, because I didn't hear his voice.
Yeah, I didn't.
On the cartoon?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah, I didn't hear Jason Biggs when he would talk.
No. I don't. No.
Yeah.
I don't hear it.
Yeah.
I mean, now he's not Leo anymore. So
Is it because of that thing?
Yeah.
I'm assuming so.
I think it's from that.
It just steals for that. Yeah.
but he said that he left, but I'm assuming they probably gave him the option. And they're like, we can fire you, or we can delete.
We can make a whole thing of this, or you can just, quit.
And
American Pie, some DVD thing is probably
Yeah.
waiting your name right now.
Probably.
now it's Seth Green.
Oh, is it Seth Green
It's
now?
Seth Green now.
Oh, wow. And what about Seth Green? He does pretty good voice acting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah. I think it's because of,
You hear him as Chris on Family Guy, and you don't hear Seth Green.
you do not hear Seth Green. That's pretty darn good.
and then, he went on and did what's called, Robot Chicken.
Robot Chicken.
And
Yeah.
he's done so much with that one.
A lot of Robot Chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez Louise, man. I lost track.
There's a
time ago.
lot. I know. I'm not caught up on that.
Yeah, he's done so much on Robot Chicken that Family Guy makes fun of Robot Chicken.
Yeah, they do.
But which one's the better show?
I know.
You be the judge.
Ooh. Come on, you gotta say. You don't like Family Guy voice?
Not anymore.
No. Why
I
not?
think Seth MacFarlane is a self-absorbed jackass who loves to hear his own voice.
I
Really.
Yes.
think
Wow.
I like
Yeah.
Family Guy, but I think they're reusing a lot of like the same material. But I do really enjoy American Dad still.
I still like American Dad.
Yeah.
American
I'll admit
Dad's
I like
awesome.
American
Does
Dad.
he still voice?
He does stand
still
on.
He
does.
just
stand on
stands
there.
still on there. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So why would you say that though?
I still think he's self-absorbed.
Really?
He's literally doing just a different pitch of his own voice, and it's literally the same.
It's all the same.
It's a snarky voice, It's like,
yeah.
you self-absorbed
Well, and-
asshole.
kind of like a.
I will say everything he does at least something in it. Like
He stopped
was
doing
somebody-
stuff for Cleaving Show. He stopped.
He
on
was
that
somebody in there though.
He was
wasn't
the bear.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
he
he's
stopped
the bear,
after like
yeah.
the third season or something, or the second season.
And then and Ted, wasn't he?
He was Ted.
He's a
He was
bear.
Ted.
Yeah, he's a bear.
Yeah. So I mean, like everything.
Like he can't stop putting himself into his
Yeah.
own scripts in freaking Million Ways to Die in the West. Oh, I'm gonna put myself in here instead of putting someone else instead of staying in the director's chair or writer's chair.
Did you watch that?
No.
I heard it was terrible.
Sure.
Josh liked it because he didn't see the trailer.
And they messed
All the
up
trailers
my.
were in
Oh
it.
yeah, they messed up.
All
my-
the jokes were in it.
like Charlize Theron. Like, come on.
Oh, I
Use
know.
my woman in a film like I didn't like her for that one. I thought they should have got someone a little bit quirkier because she still. I know she can have that like deadpan humor. I didn't watch it, so what the hell? What the hell am I saying? So
And he was like, I just like the one thing that Josh said was that he liked the one joke where he found the DeLorean and it was Christopher Lloyd's scene. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, you didn't watch the trailers, did you? Because they played that all over
Did
the
they?
trailers. Yeah.
yeah, I don't watch trailers.
See, I don't
either,
watch trailers, so I wouldn't know.
You probably would have liked it then
you probably would have liked it because they took everything out.
because all the jokes were there.
That's what everyone told me when I went to Oro Valley that one time. They're like, "Oh, have you seen it yet?" And I was like, "No." They're like, "It's not that funny because everything that was funny was in the trailer."
Trailers, yeah,
And I was like, "Oh, I don't watch trailers, so I'll probably find it immediately."
It's funny how Paddington did the opposite.
yeah.
It's like everything that wasn't funny was in the trailer.
Yeah.
And it was
Yes.
amazing.
Man, that was good voice acting there too.
Yeah, Colin Firth did a good job.
Yeah, he did an excellent job, man. I love that movie.
Yeah.
So we can talk about that later. But
Yeah.
as far as it's within the realms, he was a voice actor. He played Paddington like as you would see Paddington, like
a cute,
from the
innocent
cartoon.
bear.
It's cute little innocent bear. He's just so humble. He's so nice and so pleasant.
Didn't Michael J. Fox play a little mouse? Can't think of the name.
Tale of Despero.
Yeah.
Was it Tell the Despero?
Yeah.
He didn't play Fifo, did he?
No.
No.
Who played Fifo?
Or was he? Wait, no, wasn't he Stuart Little?
Yeah, there you
There
go.
we go.
Stuart Little.
Stuart Little.
who was
I
from
like
Tale
Stuart
from-
Little.
Yeah, I was like, I like Stuart.
I heard Michael J.
Did
Fox,
you?
so.
Did you hear Michael J?
Yeah.
I'll probably hear it now, but I
know.
didn't before.
Yeah, before I didn't, but if I watched it now, I probably
well, that
would.
too because it kind of ruins it because I'm like I immediately you
Marty.
say that and I see the poster, I see the mouse, and I see Michael J. Fox on it, and that's how it was presented, Michael J. Fox. So yeah, that ruined it for me. So now I guess. What about Ratatouille?
Ratatouille.
Did you?
That was Patton Oswalt.
Yeah, Patton Oswalt.
Yeah.
You could hear Patton Oswalt.
Yes, you can.
You
Yeah.
hear Patton Oswalt.
What's a good one? What's another good one?
Wally. I can't tell who Wally
Who the
is.
fuck was Wally? Nobody, right?
I'm pretty sure it was a robotic voice.
Craig T. Nelson.
Craig T. Nelson in The Incredibles.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that one I don't hear him as much.
Not as much, no.
But you know, you can kind of hear faint coach in there.
Yeah, he is a coach, but yet,
I
then
think
Samuel played Frozo as Samuel. It's just like,
yeah.
he's a character in himself. So
Where
you
is
basically,
my super
you
suit?
basically want him to play Samuel Jackson
Yeah.
for every role.
You
It's like just play you.
Oh, don't say bitch. Don't say bitch.
I know.
Yeah, just don't.
Where's my super suit, bitch?
Yeah. We got we'll edit that out because he must. Yeah, I have to say it. I'm like, okay, we'll just take it out later. Then. Go ahead, say it. Like on set, he's just letting everything fly.
Found my fucking super
It
suit.
feels so nice. We'll just edit that out later. You got that, DP? Yeah.
They had their finger on the mute button, like, waiting for it.
Well, yeah. All right.
See, I think that's another contrast. You know, sometimes Pixar can get away with it, but not with all of them. Like Monsters Inc., you know that's Billy Crystal and John Good.
Yeah.
And Monsters University, like Billy Crystal
good,
just
though.
Yeah, it's still good, but
Yeah.
you can tell it's the
It's just them, yeah. So basically, yeah, if you hire them for that, but if you tell them to change up, and I don't know.
I think Toy Story did a
Toy
good
Story
job.
was awesome.
I think that's
They
hard.
did.
You know, I don't think Tom Hanks or Tim Allen. I see Woody and Buzz.
Yeah.
That's true.
know.
You're right. Yeah.
But it could have been just because it's 3 movies and it's like you just hear that now.
Yeah, you just
Well,
heard that.
I'm just saying, it's proof when Tim Allen can go to like preschool for like his daughter, and the kids will be like, "You ain't Buzz," and he's like, "What?" They're like, "Well, you ain't Buzz."
You never heard that story, Jerry?
Yeah,
No.
he was on like a late night show, and he was talking about how he'll go to pick up his daughter, and like the kids will hear him talk, and they just picture Buzz.
Oh, that's jacked up.
So
Oh man, that's messed up.
they hear him talking with it,
That's
thinking
cool.
Buzz.
For kids, and
Yeah.
it's just like, wait a minute, this ain't right. You're not him.
Yeah, I was like, I was cracking up.
That's messed up.
It was on late night. Of course, it's gonna be funny.
I know. That's all I picture.
You sent that whole class in a shock. They're all just all like messed up afterwards.
Bunch of little kids just like,
They all have to go to the damn nurse's office. See the
it's like, it's nap
child
time.
shriek. They have to sit in the shriek. talk to all the kids to talk them down off the ledge. You're not him. That's messed up. So they just recognize the voice, and then
Yeah.
they try to, and then they see
And they
in their
see
head
him.
Buzz, and they look at him like, wait,
And there is no Buzz, so they're like,
something ain't right.
he ate
The
Buzz.
synapses is like, oh shit, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. It's just still sparking in their brains. And trying to recognize it. Like, I don't know.
I thought it was hilarious.
The kid just faints right there. It's like, dude, he just powers down. It's like, oh shit, you broke him. You broke Billy. And Billy's just on the ground lying there. It's like he had a lobotomy or something. It's just fucked up. No, he's just transfixed. He's just fucked up. His eyes are just like open, and he's just lying.
They are the same. They're not the
He's
same.
like, what's his name in Clockwork Orange? He's just lying there unresponsive. Sorry. And he broke the kid.
Make it stop. Make it stop.
I'm sorry. That's just what I pictured. Alrighty, well.
Poor Billy.
Billy's broken. All right. That is Talking with Burritos. I am Jerry JJ Graham, and
I'm Chris the Ruple.
I am Adam A. Snyder.
this has been a okay. All right. That may look like a rap, but it's not a burrito.